Okay, YouTube. I'm not very familiar with making videos, but I watched a bunch of them, and I was hoping I might be able to help somebody out right here. I had a problem figuring out what it was. It's a 2006 Impala, and I didn't think about it halfway through the project, and I thought, well, somebody else might be able to use this information too, so I thought I'd share with you what I found out. I done removed the console. What it is, you put the car in park, turn the ignition off, and the key won't come out. Sometimes you put the car in park, and it'll stay in park forever. What it is GM's got a little fault right here. Okay, right here, these wires right here, they go on to a plug that plugs in right here. Alright, those wires move back and forth. See right there, they move back and forth with the shifter. Alright, that's just like taking a paper clip, just moving it back and forth, and eventually it's going to break. If you was to have your car in park and it would not come out of park, you couldn't budge it out of park, this little solenoid looking thing right here, you can get your arm up under the console, mash this in, and get your car out of park to get it to service, or be able to do like I'm doing and fix it yourself. But anyway, let's see right here. I'll just show you what the console's not hard to take out. I'll show you real quick right here on the console. Here's the console right here. Here's the bezel that goes around the shifter. This thing just pops out, and I just made me a little tape this up so I wouldn't scratch it. Just sort of prise that under there and just pull this up. Once you get that up, and it all just pops in, it just comes right out. Get that out. Alright, and then come right here, open the lid on your console. A little hidey hole spot right there. And there's 4 bolts in there. 1, 2, 4 bolts. There's 7 millimeters. They're right there. And there's 4 all together. You get this off, you'll see 2. That'll be, one will be here, and one will be right there. Alright, when you get those off, then this right here is the accessory plug. Yeah, there's the accessory plug that feeds your 12 volt outlets. I got 2 in the front and 1 or so in the back. But what I've done is, here's the plug that goes into right here into your, this plugs in to the shifter right there, and here's the wires. What I've done, mine was this purple wire right here. I could not get the, I don't know if you can see that right there, but the purple wire, get this cord out. This purple wire right here, and my key wouldn't come out. Sometimes you could bump the shifter and it was making a connection, but barely. It was just almost broke. Okay, this little clip right here, everybody thinks, well, where in the world am I going to find one of them? I thought that too, and then I thought, well, shoot, I'll just make it work. So what I did, reach up here and get it. Alright, these plug-ins right here on the end, you can take a paper clip and just push in on them right there, and releases a clip, and then push the whole wire out. That's what I did. This black one right here I replaced for the purple one, and I'll tie it in back together. Alright, so I've spliced these, and those are 20 gauge wires that come from Chevrolet, so it's just a matter of time before they break. These I put the 18s on, and I connected them, and I put some shrink tubing on there, and I'm going to put this back together, add a little bit of this heavier gauge wire, give it a little more travel room, and then when I shift, it's not going to be just a quick little bend like back and forth like this. It'll be wrapped around a little bit. I'll tie it, make sure nothing's in the way, and maybe that's going to fix my problem. You know, like I say, maybe this will help somebody out. I'm going to put this together, and then I'll get right back and see if it fixed my problem. Yeah, one other thing I forgot. I get confused. Okay, on this plug where the wire was broke at, I was telling you how to take the, you can just take and press the little pin in right there. It's got a little clip in it and push the wire out. What I did, since you can't find this without going to the dealer, and this is about a $600 job if you take this to the dealer and get it done. I went to the parts store and just got just a regular, it's like a late 90s temperature sending units pigtail. And what I did, it's got the same type wire connectors on the inside of it as this one does. So I don't know if you can see there. I just took that wire out of it. Just took a clip and pushed the wire out. It's supposed to be a 2-wire connector, and that's just the one. Got a spare in case something tears up. And I took and I pushed it right back in here to make all my connections right there. Alright, but now I'll go ahead and put this together, and we'll see if it fixes my problem. Okay, got it back together. Let's see. I went ahead and put some wire loom on it right here. Back in the old drag racing days, make it look a little pretty, even if you can't see it. Like I say, if you can't get depending on which wire breaks, ours, it was the purple wire, and we couldn't get the key out when you put the shifter up in the part. Sometimes there's a different wire, maybe the yellow wire, I think, will not let the shifter come out of part. And if you can't get your key out, you're going to end up running your battery, because the only way you can get around it is to unhook your battery while you're parking and hook it back up. But anyway, start it up. I didn't pull it forward right there, and let's just see if it works. Alright, put her in drive. Alright, now pull forward. Alright, now stop. Put her up park. Kill her out and see if the key comes out. Hi! Problem solved. I love Chevrolets, always have, always will have. You must like Chevrolet too, you wouldn't be watching this. But if you got to put up with a little engineering from General Motors part, that's fine, but this should have been a recall. It's kind of an easy fix. I'm slow about doing things. Takes me about 10 times longer than it does anybody else. But that will take care of your problem depending on which wire breaks. Now, see you next time.